I'm not loving this glare, but do you guys like the birds in my hair? Get yourself a clip-on bird and just put it in. So, this angle is bad. Yes, I know that. I've got work at 5. Today I want to fucking like move on with Unicorn Song. I want to record the vocals and just finish it because I'm never going to be happy with the way my voice sounds. It's like an ongoing trauma thing, and like we can go into it, not now, but let's go into it later. This is about doing it because I promised myself I would make a song, so I'm going to make the song and not get in my head and not let these excuses steer me away from the end goal, which is to finish it and to experience it. Yes, I'm wearing a plaid skirt. So much fun. These fuck ass shoes. And I'm gonna wear it with my villain mask. Oh my god, who's that girl with a mask? Dudette 37, bitch. This is the setup. I just scratched the previous bridge because I'm like, I'm just not gonna do new chords. I just want to keep it the same fucking 3 chords throughout the whole song just to keep it really simple. And I just wrote the bridge and I feel like that's the one because now I'm crying and I have this like visceral reaction to it. What I promised my morning self, I achieved. But I have to say, this song sounds abysmal. It sounds really bad. In my head, I thought like, if I followed these steps that I had set out, that it would sound good, but I followed the steps and it just sounds bad. I guess I only want to show stuff I'm proud of, but I think I can recognize in myself that maybe there might be only parts of this song that I want to reveal. Maybe I should be really transparent, but also it's very vulnerable to put something on the internet that I'm just not happy with. And I know I can do better. So I'm currently between a rock and a hard place with that. The use of auto-tune here is like 100% to experiment and to kind of play around with like what sounds good for my voice. I love artists like Blake the Man 1000, or even Derby like pitches his voice up a couple octaves, and Blake the Man will like edit his voice a lot, so it's like really auto-tuned and like really like different from his regular speaking voice or singing voice. And I wanted to kind of play around with maybe how that would sound for me. I just hope when you listen to this, you're not like, she's kidding herself if she thinks that sounds natural. Like, I'm just not going for that effect. So yeah, I'm not happy with it, but hey, I tried and I experimented, so. It was so beautiful together, don't you think? Don't you think? My unicorn and me. You were like a unicorn to me. I can feel you. Can you feel me? Close your pony eyes. Do you see me? I'm running back to you. You turn your back to me. In this silence, I will dream. I will dream of my unicorn and me. Wow. What a freaking week, guys. What a week. I'm gonna take these off. I hope you guys know that these are fake. I'm taking them off because of the glare, not because I'm insecure. Thank you for staying to the end of the vlog. If you're watching this, thank you. Thank you to my 180 subscribers. I feel so lucky. I feel so, So I think I'm gonna start this little series because my plans are to sort of post once a week at the minimum, maybe twice a week. Might be biting off more than I can chew there, but I want to start a thing. At the end of like a video, I talk about what I learned this week. We had the Sonny Angel doll incident with my mom. She like mentioned, oh, I've never known a 24-year-old who likes dolls as much as you do. First of all, I'm 22, so that's offensive. And it started to make me spiral a bit about my interests and my hobbies, and maybe I need to grow up. That caused me to, I think, just be extra critical of myself this week. I was listening to the Unicorn song when I finished it, and I was just so disappointed. So here's that footage. And I say it, but maybe I don't believe it, but this is for fun. This is just fun for me. Like, this isn't anything deep. I just have to enjoy it. I just have to enjoy the process because this is just fun for me and I enjoy doing it. I think the biggest thing I learned this week, please let me know in the comments like what your perspective is on this. But I think that the version of myself, let me try and spit it out without stumbling. I think the version of myself that I've created in my head can be more harmful than good. And what I mean by that is I think I have to thank my optimism for getting me as far as I have creatively in other aspects of my life. But in my brain, I have this idea of maybe who I am and the career I want and how I want to come across to people, perhaps. Even though I truly don't care about my perception, but when I imagine myself, like if I was to draw a self-portrait, I imagine myself in a particular way. You know, I think we all do. We all perceive ourselves. And I think a lot of the work I do is deeply personal. And what I love about my art and my creativity is that it is this sort of, it's a very personal response and exchange. I like search within to then create. I think lots of artists do. I think it causes me to, when I'm creating work and I don't love it, I kind of freak out a bit. The expectation isn't matching the reality. Someone left a comment, and I want to put it here, about like, they've made all these instrumentals and all these beats, and you don't have to like everything you make, and you won't like everything you make. And I really learned that this week. If the goal is to experience, then everything is a win. And I think that is maybe the whole essence of life itself, beyond art making. But this pursuit of music has opened my eyes to my life and my inner world. Starting this kind of weird music hobby journey has made me realize so many things about myself. And it's become like very therapeutic in that way. Damn, who exploded the journal factory, eh?